Okay, family, I want to come on right quick and I want to talk about my bucket list. It's not really, really long and it's not all drawn out, but there are a few things that I want to do, before God calls me home. And I want to go on a time journal cruise. Never been. I want to go so badly. They're very expensive, but that's what I want to do. I want to go on a time journal cruise. I want to go to Bermuda. I want to. I've never been one to be like, I want to go to Europe, Bangkok. You know what I mean? I've never been that chick. I guess I just haven't broadened my horizons enough to ever wanted to go there, Australia and shit like that. That shit is never really. I guess I haven't lived long enough for me to get to that stage where I really want to go see that. But um, I want to go to the Atlantis. I want to go there, boy. That's a bad motherfucking hotel right there. I want to stay at the Atlantis, and I want to have a beautiful room, and I want beautiful fresh flowers in my room, and I want a scenic view, and I want breakfast in bed, oatmeal with brown sugar, some good toast with extra butter. Yeah. Um, I want I want to go to an island. I went to Grand Cayman Islands, and it was so fucking beautiful, man. And it was like, man, Tony and I, we were on the water, white sands and shit, and we were swimming in the water. I love to swim, believe it or not. But we were on this beach, and it was just so serene and beautiful. It was like, wow. I would love to. I know the CEO of Virgin. He has his own island, and he has like this cabana that's out on the edge of, like, on the cove of the island, right? And he has this beautiful bed that is huge, but it has the drapes and all the screens and stuff around it, and it's just so beautiful, man. And it's an outside shower and tub, and man, I would love to stay there a weekend. Man, I would love, 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 love to stay there a weekend and have my own chef, but he has to cook my shit fried because I don't want my fish not fried. Um, I want to. Where else do I want to go? I want to meet Ray Lewis and him like me. You know what I'm saying? I want to get at Ray Lewis and he really dig me. You know what I mean? I think that man is so fucking sexy. And Ray Lewis, I just, wow. So y'all holla at me. Anybody that know him, anybody that's related to him, say, I know this chick that got the biggest crush on you. Yes, Ray Lewis. I want to go to. See, it's not really that big. It's not really that big because now it's like I'm pulling for straws on other places. I like the Polynesian islands and stuff, like Fiji and Hawaii and all that kind of stuff like that. I love tropical shit, y'all. I love tropical shit and beautiful blue waters and white sands, and I guess that's why I love cruises, because you're just out in the middle of, like, man, of all this water. And believe it or not, when you're on a ship, they have shock absorbers, so you don't feel like a lot of the rocking on the ship and stuff. It's almost like you're just on dry land on a lot of these cruise lines, and it's a beautiful, beautiful thing, and especially when you have an outside cabin. Man, I want to take my kids on the big red. Well, it's not no longer called the big red boat. It's called the Disney Cruise Line, and I want to take my kids for a cruise on the Disney Cruise Line, and we just go and just have a ball. I want to do that. I want to go to the Taste of Chicago. And I've never been there, and I've always wanted to go to the Taste of Chicago. I want to do that. New Orleans also have a festival that they have, like I think it's like in May or June that they have an outside one. I want to check that out. There's a festival that happens in Cincinnati. I want to check that out. A lot of my shit is geared around a lot of. I like water and I like music. That's the shit that really moves Tina, you know. And I wanna be able to, big ass concerts and festivals and mega fests and shit like that there. And I wanna book me a trip and go to like mega fests that's like all over the place. Whatever the get down is in your city. Like, Tina, I'm in South Carolina and we have such every year. Girl, it's the bomb, and that kind of shit. I like to go and see how people get down in their own cities. And I like to go and eat at the mom and pop type spots where motherfucking Big Mama's in the back with the, what I'm saying, plastic cap on or the net or whatever, and her apron and shit is all dirty, and her breasts is so huge that they rest on her stomach and shit, and she just got this personality that just shoot to kill, and everybody is her kid, and it's like everybody is family to her. It's like she's just Big Mama, and she fry the best fish and make the best pies and black eyed peas and all that kind of stuff. I like to go to those type of places. I know I had went to Huntsville, Alabama, and I had met up with one of my friends, this guy that I had met off the internet. And since I was in the area, of course, we had met up because we had been talking via the internet for like forever. And he had told me a place to go to. He had took me to this restaurant to go eat, and it was a mom and pop little spot. And it's like, man, I love to go to the mom and pop spots wherever I go. Wherever I go, I like to go to the mom and pop spots. I remember in Jamaica, we had went to this, it was like on the side of the road. And and I had never had like jerk chicken, and I still didn't taste it that day. You know what I mean? But it was like, I can't remember what it was that I was eating, but I was eating some other shit that it was like foreign to me that I didn't know what that was. It was like, but it was cool. I was just trying to taste what Tony had. You know what I mean? I remember going to Hawaii and I had poi for the first time, and it was like, is this dirt? I mean, what is it? It was like a pudding. It was like a grayish thick type stuff, and it had sort of a sweet consistency to it, and they call it poi. And so, I just like to go to different places. Just like one of my girls has sent me a message this morning. Hold on. Okay, I got a few more minutes. One of my girls has sent me a message this morning, and she was like, when you come to New Orleans, look me up, yada, yada, yada. We're going to hook up, whatever, whatever. And it's like, man, whenever I go to New Orleans, by me being a seafood junkie, I like to, because they got so many motherfucking seafood places. Man. And so, girl, holla at your girl when I come back down there, because it's like, I always go to We Never Close, but I didn't this last time. I went to this other place that was still bomb. But I love seafood spots, and so wherever I go, I like to know where they sell the seafood at. Now, when I was in Harlem, I went to this Muslim place that was selling fish. And this guy was selling fried catfish and shit or whatever. I think it was catfish. I don't know. And it was so fucking good. I mean, it was good in the motherfucker. I mean, it was bomb. And so, wow, I'm just having just visions. Anyway, I like, that's in my bucket list. Is to go to different places and go to the hood, to the cities, to the small cities, and just buy a 2-piece of fish from wherever the spot is in the city. So that's my bucket list. Deuces, love you, bye.